Alright, so, you saw the title. YouTube's fucking up. Immensely fucking up. So I'm just gonna rant, throw something up on the screen for you guys to watch while I talk. I just wanted to vent about this shit. Because, here's the overall point, right? Ad revenue is super low, right? Lower, right? It's getting worse. But not really only in the sense of revenue. In the sense of YouTube is trying to be so fucking politically correct that, oh no, if they don't like what the fuck you said, they just, boom, your ad revenue gone. And you can be eligible for remonetization, but you have to have a certain viewpoint, right? So a super fucking small channel like myself, or anyone else that is, around my size or doesn't have enough to hit, like, 10,000 views in a month, you're not gonna get looked at, okay? In a nutshell, what YouTube is doing is saying, okay, because someone doesn't like your shit, we're gonna go ahead and just stop all your monetization. Just completely stop it. And then we'll give you a notice, sure, an email maybe like a week later, if you're lucky the next day. But, then that's it. And like I said, you can be eligible for remonetization and have someone manually look at it, which, again, I'm calling such bullshit, because we both know that if they're going to automatically just say, nope, 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 this is gone, there's no way someone's going to fucking sit down and watch, pages and pages of videos. I call absolute bullshit on that. And I don't fucking get it. I really don't. Okay, they're really fucking up. And technically, this is Google fucking up, I guess, because Google owns YouTube. So in a nutshell, it's Google, not technically YouTube, but still, they're immensely fucking themselves, okay? And the problem with this is, okay, fine. If you wanted to demonetize a video because you didn't like what was in it, and you got fucking offended because of what someone said, okay, that's one thing, alright? Which, again, that's already a shit scenario. But then, think about the people where YouTube is their job, right? That is their source of income, completely, right? Whether it be 100% on AdSense, whether it be, 50-50 with, like, a merch shop and maybe Twitch, right? It's a large portion of people's incomes on this fucking site, right? So, I don't fucking understand why they can do that. Why they decided, okay, let's just fuck with everyone's life, right? And I'm not talking like, okay, yeah, you go from making $1 million and you got 30% of that cut. Okay, that, whatever. That's not as big of a deal. But for people who it's enough to pay their bills, but that's really it, right? I mean, because let's face it, YouTube, you can make a lot of money on it, but you got to get a lot of views to make a shit ton of money. A lot of people, what ends up happening is it's enough for their job and to occasionally buy some stuff to help them with YouTube. But that's it. There's nothing really, you're not making this massive fucking chunk of money, right? So, what I'm not understanding is why they would do that without also giving a notice. Because think about any other fucking field that someone works in, whether you're a garbage man, whether you, analyze data for a company, whatever the fuck you do. Let's say you work at Shopco, right? Whatever. No one at the end of your 2-week pay period is gonna say, okay, here's your paycheck. Yeah, it's a third of what you've been making. Even though you've worked like, your 40 hours each week and, your minimum wage, it was set here, but now it's a third of what you're making. I know you were depending on that money for food, rent, clothes, you may have a family to support, but no, we're just gonna take 2/3 of that, or, in fact, actually this week, we're not gonna pay you at all. Because that just makes the most sense ever on the fucking planet. And I don't fucking understand. And I know I'm getting pissed now. But it just baffles me. And then you have people, okay, so now everyone's starting to move over to Twitch. Which, okay, that's great. Twitch is awesome. But a couple problems with that now. Because, let's say you're like me, and I have internet, obviously. But my internet is not good enough to stream to Twitch, right? I've wanted to stream for a long time. I can't physically stream to Twitch or YouTube. I just don't have good enough internet to be able to do that and have it run smooth, right? I could upload a laggy ass stream, but no one's gonna watch that shit. So, in terms of this being my job, and I would love to have YouTube be my job. I'd love to be able to interact with people that I have as fans, people that I've known through this. I mean, you know, some of my best friends I've met through doing YouTube, right? So, but it makes it impossible because I can't stream, so YouTube is like my source of revenue, right? So, but let's say you could stream, right? So let's say you have good enough internet, you're going to switch to streaming. Again, great, that's fine because you can get donations. But the problem is, Twitch is just as sensitive as YouTube. If they don't like what you're doing, they can go ahead and just ban your whole fucking channel and say, nope, you can't upload to Twitch anymore because you violate our terms of service, right? Same thing. Oh, I couldn't even tell you the amount of people that when you're on the art side of of Twitch, when it's just someone, you know, drawing or talking about things or doing like an art challenge, right? Like people like Draw with Jazza, you know, all kinds of other people that do Drawfee, people like that do drawing stuff on Twitch. Twitch can just say, oh, I don't like that drawing because it may resemble some nudity, so therefore we're just gonna strike it down. And I'm not understanding. So here's what I think is gonna happen in a nutshell, right? So Twitch is going to see one of two things. They're going to say, hey, let's implement YouTube's system of doing things. Because, I don't know, companies tend to follow suit, right? So, they might get stricter with their guidelines too. Or, they realize how much YouTube has been fucking up and loosens their guidelines. But again, the problem that comes with that is Twitch is just a streaming website. So people like me, as much as I would love to just be able to stream and play games and talk to people, right? Or the type of video content that I make now, especially now, I can't stream that. I mean, me doing this, I'd get kicked off of Twitch because it's not part of their service and guidelines. You know, even if I'm playing a game, it's technically not part of their service and guidelines. So, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck YouTube's doing, but they really need to fix their shit. And I don't fucking get it. I really, really don't. Because you're fucking with people's lives now. Right? And any other job platform, it wouldn't happen, right? Your boss wouldn't come up to you and not give you a reason and just say, here you go, here's your paycheck. Yeah, oh yeah, I took 2/3 of it, by the way. You know, good luck, bye. I don't get it. And then, you know, you reach out to YouTube. YouTube doesn't fucking respond. What, maybe the CEO reaches out and says, oh, we're fixing things, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to be politically correct. Let people upload what the fuck they want to upload. And other people, stop getting so fucking offended. Good fucking God. These people get so... their left nutsack, like, regurgitates up into their body. I know I said, okay, whatever, but you get my point. That it retracts... And everyone gets so fucking mad because, oh, God forbid, you said something I don't agree with. Because if you said something I don't agree with, I'm just gonna fuck with you. Because that's how life works. But that wouldn't happen in any other job. Right? If you worked for a company and someone said, hey, I'm offended by what this person told me, no boss in the world would say, okay, I'm gonna take 2/3 of their pay. No one, ever. There's no fucking way. Yeah, sure, you might have a consequence, and your boss might sit down and talk with you and say, hey, look, you know, this may be how you feel, but this person was hurt by this, and, you know, we may not be able to, you know, have that outlook at the company, right? But I don't fucking understand. I guess that's really it. I honestly don't have anything else to add. It just... I wanted to talk about that because it baffles my mind. It just really fucking does. Because you have people like me and all of my friends who were trying to make YouTube our jobs, right? That's obviously like our goal, right? Like people like Carissa, people like Connor, Jack, Josh, you know, all of my friends who were all just trying to make this into a thing, right? So how the fuck can we do that when you have all these people that instantly just all their ad revenue gets taken away, right? And because we don't meet a certain threshold, we don't get to get looked at. We don't get to, you know, and look at me, okay? I'm a super fucking opinionated person. I tell you what's on my fucking mind. I don't censor myself because I think that's bullshit. Because the world is not unicorns and rainbows. And as offended as you fucking get by the fact that the world isn't a perfect place and no one should ever swear ever. Sorry, that's just not how the fucking world works. God fucking damn it. It's so agitating. I don't... Anyway, that's probably gonna do it for me. I don't know. I'll have another video coming out tomorrow. It'll be a comic video, I think. Well, not think, I know. I just gotta pick out the comic yet. And then after that, back to another commentary video. Hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna keep uploading on this site. I want this to work because I would think that eventually YouTube would realize how much they're fucking with people and how much they are fucking up as an entire company, and maybe, just maybe, they'll get kicked in the ass enough to have some sort of fucking common sense to get something done. But that's it. That's my fucking piece. See ya. I'll be back tomorrow.